Hey there, everybody. So in our last lesson, we were talking about our special right triangles, our 45, 45, 90 and 30, 60, 90, where we would find two missing sides if we knew what the angle measures were. We're going to keep up with that trend. This is going to be trigonometry, and I am not going to give you the angles that are 30, 60, 90 or 45, 45, 90. I'm going to give you any random angle. And then we're going to be able to find all of the sides when I know one other side. Okay, so when we want to find the sides of these right triangles, first we have to be able to label the sides. And we're going to label these sides hypotenuse and adjacent and opposite. You already know how to find hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the side opposite the right angle. To find the adjacent side, what you're going to do is you're going to draw an arc through whatever angle I give you. It won't be a 30, a 60, a 9, or a 45. And it's never the 90. The 90 is already given because it's a right triangle. I'm going to draw an arc through whatever angle I give you, and that arc is going to hit two sides, hypotenuse, which we've already found, and adjacent. I'm going to show you this in a minute, so don't get too freaked out. And then we call our last side, the side we already haven't labeled, we call it the opposite side. So it looks like this. I am going to give you a right triangle. It's got the box, and I am going to label a random angle. This is the Greek letter theta. When we don't know an angle in geometry, a lot of times we will call it theta. The first side we always find is the hypotenuse. Remember, to find the hypotenuse, you're going to put your pen on the right angle. You're going to draw it out to the side it points at. And this side right here is called hypotenuse. I'm going to change colors so we can see what's going on. Now, the angle they gave me is the theta. That's our given angle. I'm going to draw an arc through that side. Notice this blue arc hit the hypotenuse, the red side, and then it hit this side, GA, right here. This is my adjacent side. And then the third side, oops, let me label it. We call it A for adjacent. And then this last side right here, we call opposite. So when we are looking at this, we know segment GP is our hypotenuse. I am just going to abbreviate it. And we know GA, segment GA, is our adjacent side. I said blue, is our adjacent side. And our last side, PA or AP, is what we called the opposite side. And you need to get these side names down, and we're going to go over one or two in class tomorrow, so we can do our trig functions in a later lesson. Same thing, we want to identify the sides of this right triangle in relationship to angle X. So we are talking angle X right here. The first side we always find is the hypotenuse. I draw my line out from the right angle. The side it points at is the hypotenuse. You're going to take your pen, your pencil, whatever. You're going to draw it through the angle we're talking about. They said angle X. That's where I put my arc. That arc hits the hypotenuse, the red side, and then the side that's not labeled, and that is the adjacent side. And the other side that's left over, we call opposite. Come on, let me draw here. Goodness gracious, what is going on? This is just crazy. There we go, that's better. So we can see that G is the hypotenuse, M is the adjacent side, and E is the opposite side. All right, nice and easy. So if you have any questions, please make sure you jot those down for your teacher. Be ready to come to class tomorrow and knock some of these problems out. And we will see you when we see you, Patriots.